You guys remember when the Democrats took inflation up to 9%, a 40-year high? Do you remember when they took mortgage rates up to a 21-year high? Remember when gas doubled and groceries tripled? Remember that? Do you remember when the stock market lost 1,000 points in one day? Or how about when multiple banks collapsed under the Democrat leadership? You guys remember that? Or how about this one? Remember when we went into a recession under Democrat leadership and they tried to redefine what a recession means? You remember that?
I do
And when
remember.
all that happened, I don't remember one
I definitely do remember when they tried to redefine what a recession was, and they were like, it was anytime there's two consecutive quarters that are below GDP. And I remember that time. Sorry, let me continue.
Do you remember that? And when all that happened, I don't remember one Democrat complaining about the economy. In fact, I remember them telling us, this is the best economy ever. So sorry if we don't care when you guys cry wolf about the economy now.
All right, so I want to start this show off with this, right? Start this show off. Stop being a show off. But anyways, I want to start the show off with this. First of all, we got the Make America Great Again hat on. MAGA. Go ahead and support it. So listen, man. I want to start this off by saying exactly what he's saying in here. A lot of Democrats have what I'm calling amnesia, political amnesia. And they are acting as if the last 4 years were not of economic hell, political hell, bad decision after bad decision. They act as if Joe Biden was never in office. And there are so much data, hard data, black and white, read the facts, where the interest rate was, where inflation was, where our debt was, that it was a bad time in America. Right? Liquid sword. We gonna get to him. He don't want to be on this channel. But listen, there was so much data to prove that, number one, this was not a good economy. And just to go ahead and give it the benefit of the doubt, let's look at Obama's numbers. Let's look at Trump's numbers, and things were getting better, right? We're getting better. And then Joe Biden gets in office, and then it just goes to hell because he did not care about the economy. He didn't care about investments. He didn't care about making America better. It was just about whatever agenda they were trying to push, which was the woke agenda, which is all these type of things, which was funneling money, I'm sure, and doing all type of stuff. It wasn't about making Americans better and making America stronger. And so when I see this, and I love what he said right here about they tried to change what a recession was. And this is the prime example of what this entire administration, the Biden administration, has tried to do their entire time in office, which is lie to the American people and wonder why we haven't taken the bait. Right? Shout out to Johan. What's going on with you, sir? And so what I'm going to also cover later in this show, in this live stream, is when they tried to cover up Joe Biden. They did nothing but lie to us the entire time and act like we were toddlers. See, you can lie to a toddler and to a child because they know no better. But when you're a grown adult with a full functioning mind, a recession is a recession. Don't tell me that what this isn't a recession, right?
You guys remember that? Well, how about this one? Remember when we went into a recession under Democrat leadership and they tried to redefine what a recession means?
They always want to redefine something. This is the entire Democrat Party. They want to redefine what a male is, what genders are. They want to redefine what pronouns you can use. They want to redefine everything but the truth. They do not define the truth. They want to try to alter things, and that's just not how the world works. Tell people if it's raining outside, it's raining outside. Don't tell me that the sun is shining when water is falling down. So when I've spoken and I speak to these Democrats, when we have these conversations, whether I'm at the gym and they approach me and I just got to have this long, drawn out conversation and hear these liberal, freaking delusional talking points, they almost act as if Joe Biden was never the president. They say so much wild stuff. Trump is doing this and Trump is doing that. I'm like, but Democrats were on camera saying the same thing that Donald Trump is doing right now. Like right now, we're going to talk about this too on the show. We got a fully loaded show today. Hope y'all ready. Shout out to Orders. Shout out to Johan. Shout out to Coffee Grinder. Listen, we got a full show today. Shout out to Alta. Just like Trump just signed an executive order to roll back the drug cost 90%. When Joe Biden did it for the insulin cap or whatever, was it the insulin cap or whatever it was? And that was their biggest talking point during the election. He capped the price of insulin and blah, 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 blah. And that's a major win. Trump does it. Oh, no, he's just rolling back what Joe Biden did. Are you guys insane? You only want to give Joe Biden credit when you believe it makes sense. And if Trump does it, it's always bad. This is exactly why you folks out there that are Trump deranged, that if you stayed along in this video, whether it's a replay or a live stream, this is why you folks missed out on a golden opportunity to invest into the stock market, because you kept saying tariffs this and tariffs that and Trump bad and Orange Man bad, and you forgot to buy the stocks that were at a significant discount that you could have bought in shares of, sat on, and made really good money. And instead, years from now, you're going to be saying, man, how dumb was I, because I was so politically blind and I was so believing MSNBC and all of them, I missed a golden opportunity to invest. This video right here is a prime example of liberals and Democrats who forget how bad it really was under Joe Biden. And you guys are just kicking and screaming because the person you voted for isn't in office. But Joe Biden ruined this country. We'll get into it in the next part of the show, you guys, where Democrats are now finally trying to come out and say, yeah, well, it was pretty bad for Joe Biden, and he almost had to be in a wheelchair if he fell again, but we didn't want to tell anyone. Oh, now all the stories are coming out. Just like I said on the live stream. Some of you guys were on that live stream where I said after the election, I won't be surprised when books, I swear I'm going to make another video, a recap video, where books come out about Joe Biden and this whole cover-up. And it's not even a full year later, and it's all coming out. It's all coming out like a fat girl wearing skinny jeans right now. Let me get to your comments, man. Let's get to Coffee Grinder said, did not see my name in the obituary this morning. I guess I am doing okay. Yeah, it's always a good day, man. Anytime you wake up on this side of the dirt, it's always a good day, all right? Order says, redefine what racism means and what immigration means as well. Oh my gosh, they've redefined a migrant. Like, I wish I would have seen that comment when I was looking, but they've redefined what a migrant is because they're out here supporting gang members from MS-13 and all of these people that have come here illegally. Like listen and think about how dumb the Democrat Party has become. You're supporting immigrants when their first act is coming through the border illegally. The very first thing that they even did to come to America was an illegal act. And then you want to support it when they're even more criminal, beating their wives and being a part of gang members and being a citizen of a whole nother country. You guys still want to support that. It's like, man, you guys are totally off and into the wrong topics and talking points. But anyways, yes, they've redefined what a migrant is and what immigration is. All right. Trump brought insulin down $30. Biden capped it at $30 and it took all the credit. Correct. One was a cap and one was down. Correct. And so this is probably where I'll lean more on you to answer this question for me, Ortis. So, because when he says 90%, right? So that's not a cap. And that's what I kept hearing about Joe Biden was that he capped the price of insulin. But capping the price still means that there's some money to pay. And I believe, I don't know who pays for it. Is it America? It's coming from somewhere, right? Because a cap is different from bringing down and saying, hey, I've reduced the price of this compared to I've capped the price of this. It's almost like a form of price fixing, you know, like what Kamala Harris was trying to do. Y'all remember that? Which caused a recession under Nixon, price fixing. But Coffee Grinder says, shout out to Isaiah Lopez. I see you in there. Biden just extended the insulin cost that Trump signed in. It was going to expire. Okay. Shout out to Isaiah Lopez. Lopez, it's the first time seeing you here. Hopefully you like the show. I have notes on his dirty son. You talking about Hunter? Or he talking about Trump's son or Hunter's? Yeah, man, y'all flooding in today. Let me read Isaiah's comments. Shout out to all the illegal immigrants. I support them fully. You said deport Republicans and keep illegal immigrants? Really? Oh no. I take immigrants over Republicans any day. Oh no, Isaiah. No, Isaiah has drunk the Kool-Aid, y'all. Hey, but listen here, Isaiah. Even if you come on my channel and you disagree, man, I do not care. As long as it's all in good and respectful fun, I don't care. But when you cross the line, then you get exposed. Like this guy up here, who was his name? Liquid Turd. You know what I'm saying? But listen, I am very. I have voted both Democrat and I have voted for a Republican, right? And at this stage in the political world, it makes no sense to stand with Democrats right now. It makes no sense. It doesn't even align with my religious values and my personal values and morals. Just doesn't. Just doesn't, man. Now, can I give Trump, you know, do I give him bad takes sometimes? Meaning, like, do I hold him accountable? I absolutely do. I don't just say everything Trump does is great. I question some things Trump does. But the problem is a strong 90 to 95% of what Trump is doing is like, all right, cool. All right, I can rock. I can see what's going on with that one. And some other stuff I'm like, I'm going to have to see what's going on with this, or I don't support that, right? But a lot of things he's already done is common sense.